Okay, let us go through the indicators and some usage of MetaTrader 4. It's important to know this stuff. The first thing you should do, you should go to Tools, you should go to Options, and you should go to Charts. Down here you should set this to 5000. Simply because you don't need more history to be actually handled by your computer. Because it will slow down the computer and it will slow down what you see on your chart. And we have already discussed how to do a profile, which will help a lot, of course, when it comes to CPU and usage. Just imagine if you were having all 42 assets running on the same profile. Your computer will probably shut down. It couldn't handle it. And then if you keep the max bars in history to 5000, the max bar in chart to 5000, that will also help the computer to save memory and CPU usage. CPU is your engine of your computer. And if that's not a fast one, then it will probably slow down the computer if you use other programs like Facebook, Messenger, Skype and so on. So keep this to 5000, create profiles for each asset. And remember that you can export your profiles from this platform to another one. Just go to File, Open Data folder, and go to Profiles. Export all the folders, import them into your next MetaTrader station, and you will be happy, because sitting and doing 42 profiles is not that much fun, but if you do it, your daily trading life will be much easier. Okay, so let us go back to the indicators now, because you have two indicators in each template, and you can play with them a little bit if you want to. Default, they work just fine. I will show you what you can do. If you right click, select indicator list or Control I, click on FH1, which is this indicator. You go to About, there you have some information on what you should be doing with these indicators. Waiting for a monthly and weekly to agree, and then you can trade in that direction. Common nothing inputs. 2 means you will see the last 2 signals on the chart, the 2 last arrows for buy and sell. You can have up to 10. Time frame, do not touch that one. Alert, set to true means it will pop up a pop-up box when there is a new arrow on this chart. And if you set it to false, nothing will happen. You will only see the arrows on the chart. So in our case, we are using the monthly, weekly, and daily. It means nothing will happen until the candle close anyway. So it will happen every midnight and every Sunday and or Monday more, and every month break. So if you don't have the alert, you won't miss anything anyway, as long as you check the profiles. Simply because here's the thing with MetaTrader that is disliked, but that's how it is. When you create profiles to save your usage of memory and so on, it means that if you want to have alerts on, let's say, Euro-US dollar, and you're looking at gold, you won't. So then you need to switch to that chart to get alerts. And if you put all assets in one profile, your computer will crash, most likely, right? So there's a give and take situation. So basically the alert that I think will work is only the orders. Orders will work all the time, but if you use different profile, it won't work the way you want it to. All right, visualization is a good one. Let's say you just want to show the arrows on monthly, and you select monthly, and if you do it like this, you go to weekly, there is no arrows. Simply because you said that. If you go to 1 hour, you will see an arrow. That's because that's the other indicator that we have not went through yet. Okay, so that's a good one to know about. If you have a lot of indicators on one chart, but you want to have a clean chart on the other interval, you can select it here, which one it should show up on, like this. Okay, you go to FH2, same thing, same instructions. It's the same indicator. They just work a little different how they show on the chart. This one has no history. So it has alert, email and push. Email and push is set in tools. Alert works as this if it says to true, but this is set to false because I don't want the alerts on all my charts. I check them anyway. So trend filter, it's a function I added because in the beginning we were using this on lower time frames, and then the trend filter was important. it's not on daily or weekly and so on, because then the trend filter will, I mean, you can set it so yeah, through it will be there no matter what, because it's a huge time frame. But if you decide, and I don't recommend this, absolutely not, we have better systems for lower time frames, but if you decide to test it out and go below 4 hour, you simply must use this one, otherwise you will get so many errors and so many bad results. And if you use a lower time frame, make sure that you have like 5, 15, half an hour and 1 hour to agree with each other before you do anything. Okay? If they do and you have a trend filter, then it's probably a good signal. So that's why it's there, right? And yeah, same thing here. You can decide if you just want to show it on a monthly, you can do that. And so if I select, I just want to show it on monthly. Then when we go to the 1 hour, like this is indicator number 1. Remember that the indicator number 2 had an arrow here. It won't show, of course, since you told the system not to show it. But if you take all time frames, then it's back again. So that's how you do that. Alright? Hope this setup was great for you. If you have any questions, remember to go to gotraders.com. We have 2 different support rooms, one for trading talk and one for support when it comes to setup, indicators and all this stuff. Welcome to visit us there. Thank you for listening and good luck. Bye for now.